Arizona State Sun Devil men's basketball team back home this weekend. Two big games to wind down the first half of Pac-12 conference play. The Oregon State Beavers here Thursday night and the Oregon Ducks for a Sunday night game at Wells Fargo Arena. Hi everybody, I'm Tim Healy, the voice of the Sun Devils, visiting with head coach Bobby Hurley. And Bobby, a couple of tough losses up in the Bay Area last week, and they were very symbolic of what your team's gone through lately. Great efforts that just came up a couple points short at the end.
You know, the Cal game, we dug a hole for ourselves in the first half, but we managed to climb back in the game. I thought we had opportunities there down the stretch. We didn't make enough plays within the last 2 minutes. And Stanford game, I thought we were outplayed, through a lot of the game, and we could never get control of it, but we hung around and then made plays late to give ourselves a chance. The kid Roscoe Allen made a few big plays to close the game out, and we didn't make enough.
And it seems like the competitive aspect of your team's play is its strength right now, the willingness to compete till the final horn.
For us to be successful the rest of the way, we need more guys playing well in one game. And we're not built as a team that relies or counts on one or two guys to perform at a high level on offense. We need that balance, and hoping that we could recapture that here. In the last three, we've only led for 23 seconds, so that's not a great statistic. So we've worked on a few things this week. We've studied the film, and now we're hoping it carries over to these games coming up.
I was encouraged by the second half performance of Willie Atwood, your senior forward, who went through a little bit of a rough stretch for a game or two and started slowly at Stanford, but boy, he was a big key in that second half during your comeback.
Yeah, Willie stepped up in that game for sure, and hit some big threes for us. I think he embodies what we need more of. Those type of timely shot making that puts us in better position. And they were open looks. He didn't force any of the action. He took what the defense gave him, and he was rewarded for that.
Trey Holder has been your best player this year, and his shot was off a little bit for 2 games, but in the Stanford game, he made some big ones again for you.
Yeah, he did. He played very well with the threes in the first half to keep us close when we weren't playing as well. And then, down the stretch, he made some plays.
How's the confidence of your team holding up through this patch?
I mean, it is what it is. It's not easy. We just got to keep exposing ourselves to giving our all each game, and we can't get worn down by what has happened now. We got to try and put it behind us and open ourselves up to the possibility that our heart can be broken again. We got to keep coming.
Yep. Now, when you played in the NBA, Bobby, you played against Gary Payton, the great guard of the Seattle Supersonics, and on Thursday night you're going to coach against his son, Gary Payton II, who is at Oregon State, one of the best all-around players in the country. What impresses you most about him, and what statistical category concerns you the most in terms of what he's able to do on the floor?
It's going to be a team responsibility to try and limit his impact as much as possible. And the best thing that he does from the guard position is rebound. So we got to make sure that we don't give away baskets because we're not blocking him out.
And then on Sunday night, an Oregon team that right now is playing about as well as anybody in the league.
They've been consistently successful all year. So we'll start thinking about them once we move past Oregon State, because we at this point in the year we really have to focus each game, put everything we have into it, and then we'll move on to the next opponent.
Both will be 6:30 tip-offs. Thursday night, the Oregon State Beavers. Sunday night, the Oregon Ducks, and they're both right here at Wells Fargo Arena. Good luck this week, Bobby.
Thank you, Tim. Appreciate it.